I'm Lindiwe Mabizela. Welcome to another episode. In this episode, I'd love to introduce you to this wonderful new home that a client of mine has bought. She bought this home a few months ago, so there are certain rooms that she wanted us to go with, and those were her priority rooms at this time and moment. So what I love about this home, I love the openness and I love the natural lighting the rooms have. So it was just a beautiful canvas for me to play in. My client is a mother of two. She wanted me to help her with her little girl's room, who is about 4 years old, and her older daughter's room, who is about 22 years old. So, and as well as this, not forgetting the study, because it's something that as a family that they are all going to be using. My client likes something that is simple, elegant, and tasteful. She doesn't like a lot of clutter. She wanted something neat, but she needed me to be able to curate that for her, and bring in that warm look and feel into the home. I just want to start by talking about the little girl's bedroom, because I really find that room very, very special. It's actually one of my favorite out of the three that we've done so far. We went for something whimsical and something magical. I wanted something very light and something that she would grow up in, I want the room to grow up with her. Actually, this room is something that I would have loved growing up. So in this little girl's room, we went for a neutral color palette as always, and we wanted to include, the little pinks, because pink will forever be a girl's color. So how we've introduced the pinks, we've introduced them in the accents, the throws, and maybe the scatter cushions and the accessories as well. Here is our lovely girl's room. As you can see, this is the dresser. This is where she gets ready, when she's going to school. She's gonna pack away all her goodies in here. And this is the mirror that she's going to get ready in, decorated lovely in these nice ornaments here. Something nice to make the room smell lovely. It's this lovely sheer curtains. We've gone for nice sheer curtains in this room, just to make it lovely and free, just to give it that nice little opulence. I love this lovely whimsical wallpaper that we've done here. Look at all the flower detail on it. I love this. It looks as if it's been painted by an artist with a paintbrush. It's so very authentic, but these are my favorite. I love these little sconces that we've got here that avoids a lot of clutter that is here, because she might probably be reading a book, wanting to put here, or having some snack, whatever that she wants to have. This space is just free for that, instead of having huge lamps there, because she's still a child. She might knock it over while she's sleeping or whatever the case may be. But I love I love the play of this. I love the function of this, and it adds that little dreaminess into this room. As the lights go up, these bubbles, they turn into little crystals. Looks like there's stars in her room. That's what I love about this. Look at this embossed headboard that we've got here. It's simple fabric, but the detailing over here just makes it really pop. It makes it pop, and it matches nicely with the gold elements that we've included in the room. I don't know, I like gold, and you can see even on the light fixture, there is a touch of it there. This light fixture is very, very special indeed. I love how the petals, looks like some flower petals on it. I like how these petals match the sconces over here. The detailing in the crystal of this light also picks up on the crystal on the sconces as well. So to finish off this room, we added the pink detailing. As you can see, whenever she doesn't want the pink anymore, this also is also a 2-in-1. It's also got a cream white effect. In this room, we've decided not to paint it, but rather to wallpaper the whole room. So we've decided to go for a nice wallpaper. It's got a little bit of a geometric detail on it, but with a nice shimmer to it. It's not too imposing as well. It doesn't take away from the wallpaper that we've used as the focal point on this room as well. Another lovely detail that I love about this bedroom is these joineries that we've got for the girl. The room was very small. It still is small, it just looks a little bit bigger because we've tricked it a bit. We've decided to go for a big mirror effect on the cabinets for the room, and we've gone and made them slide. So now the functionality of these cabinets are very nice because she's got her shoe cabinet where she's going to place all her shoes, and then there's these lovely little drawers for her that close nicely in a soft close effect. I love the inlay that we've done in the cabinet. Instead of going for the old-fashioned white skeleton, we've done a linen look skeleton for this bedroom. It just gives it this nice finish for the inside of the cabinets. Look at how lovely that looks. And in this side, she's able to hang to pack all her clothes in there, and the space is wide enough. It's not that normal small space where you only can you can only put one t-shirt. You can actually put, you know, both t-shirts on side to side there. And on this side, she was able to, we've got a double hanger for her because her clothes are still small, so she's able to hang her little clothes in there. So for a 4-year-old, I think this has got enough cabinetry space for her to put all her clothes in there. So I love everything about this room. I also love the carpet as well. The carpet just ties in all the colors that we wanted to introduce in this room in a very, very calm and classy way. And another interesting area that we did was the study. The study was sort of in a weird kind of a space because the house is rectangular, so the study is sort of like in the middle. So we decided to take that space and make it into a study because it's sort of a passage, but it's wide enough for us to do something functional with it. My job was to make it aesthetically pleasing and to make it function for the whole family. So this is the space that they are all going to enjoy all together because it serves the purpose for all of them. My client wants to work from home from her study, and her kids want to do their homework there, so I had to think around all of how that study is going to function to help them in that. So as you can see, the layout of the study is in the passage, so the study sort of separates the living areas from the bedrooms as we go down further. So in this study, we wanted something that is going to be aesthetically pleasing and give that family a functionality as well. So as they walk through to the other bedrooms, it must just not be just a bare space. And what I find with a lot of our clients, a study, people don't pay attention to the study, and the study is a place where you need to focus. It's where your creative juices need to flow, so it must be created in that place, it must be created in that way, if I may say. So I wanted to start with this bookcasing. This bookcasing is something that I really find that stands out on the study. This was actually sort of a linen cupboard, so you can see that what its function was before the new owners took over. It's just a passage. People just pass, put your linen, and you pack stuff away on the side, so it can tend to be untidy if a space is not defined. So I took out the linen cupboards and I decided that I'm going to make this the focal point and make it as a nice bookcase shelving. Love the detailing on the bookcase shelving. I made it white, and I made it I gave it a nice inlay that matches the flooring that we've got here, and I put some nice accessories that go with it, you know, like this little beautiful one that actually says home. This actually just makes the space feel homely and sort of also defines its function. The bookcasing also serves as a storage place, so we've got enough storage cabinets here for the kids to come and put in their school bags in there and whatever books that they want to hide away from the decor pieces here. So you can just chop and change the decor pieces and put them in another form of way that you'd want, but we try to create a monochromatic look with including just black and white decor pieces, and some of them little bit of gold feature here and there just to add a bit of color. So this is where we painted the walls in this nice dark charcoal color that a lot of people are afraid to do. But what I love about this color is that it exposes what you've got on your walls. Since that picture that we've got on the wall there, all the elements on the pictures are exposed because the background allows it to be, as well as that bench that we've got there done in a nice deep button format. The color as well bounces so nicely on the charcoal color. But for us not to make the room too dark, we've added this beautiful wallpaper, nicely textured wallpaper in an off-white paintbrush technique over here. I love this geometric mirror that we've got going on here. When you look at this mirror, it also just shows you the holistic view of the whole study. It shows you the bookcasing, it shows you the lights, it shows you a bit of the table, and I've used this lovely fabric to also tie in the black and white color scheme that I wanted for the study. And last but not least, this dresser table also serves a lovely purpose for it in this home study. It's simple, it's glass, you can see every other detail that is underneath it. You know guys, let's not use these dark wooden tables that take up the space in a study. You know, it's just not chic anymore. It's nice to have something very nice and simple in your home. Your home office should be different from your work office, because there's nothing you can do about what your boss chooses for you in your work office. So rather get something nice and classy like this nice trestle table that we have here. And in the older girls' bedroom, one thing that stood out for me, there was this chandelier, this DIY chandelier that was made of enamel pots and cups and saucer. It just looked really hideous, very, very funny looking. I think this is one thing that was very annoying to the client, like very interesting from what the previous owners had done with it, but it was a working light either way. So but we were looking for something more elegant for this room, because it is the older girl's room and she's a lady from what I hear, so she's very classy. She'll want to have a very neat and classy style in her room. So we've incorporated motorized curtains and we've finished them with a nice soft linen, and we've replaced that hideous light with a beautiful crystal chandelier, which is one thing I'm sure she'll notice as she comes into her room. Now here's a bedroom fit for a queen. Look at the opulence in this bedroom. I love the motorized curtains that we've got going on around here. This bedroom just screams opulence, screams relaxation. As you're sleeping in this bedroom, when you wake up in the morning with your motorized curtains, you know, it just soothes your soul as you've woken up. I like the colors as well. Are very, very calming colors. You know, they are bold colors, but in a neutral color scheme, it just adds that lovely character into the room that is also brought in by the colors of the carpet that just brings up the overall scheme of the room. I love the detailing as well on these pedestals. Look at these lovely gold knobs there. Me again with gold. I love how gold elements really make a room very opulent and elegant. So I've also featured another touch of gold as well into the lighting in this room and the lighting over there as well. So this matches very nicely with the grays of the pedestal, because it's not really gold, it's sort of off gold kind of a color, but I think it goes very well with the pedestal over here. So gold number on the mirror there. There's one thing that a designer always gets a hook on, you know. It's either a color or, you know, or a fabric texture, you know. But with me, it's always like, you know, the gold element has to be in, you know, in most of my designs. So I always like to just keep it in there just a little bit, not too much, you know, but the brushed gold always does it for me. Please do like and subscribe. Should you want us to help you with any interior design services, please follow us on our Instagram or on our social pages, and here's our information below. Please do contact us there.